Hello everyone, greetings from Student Connect. We are back today with our live UK University sessions with Navitas. Navitas provides pathway courses for such as Foundation, Bachelor Year 1 and Pre-Masters courses for 10 UK universities, including some of the top-ranked universities. For those who have joined us for the first time, we are Student Connect, UK University Admission Specialist with the head office in London. We have been providing university admission services and counseling services since 2010 from our head office in London. We have been operating for last 10 years in London, and since 2018 we have opened office in Bangladesh so that we can provide more local services easily and students can reach us easily as well. Currently we have 3 branch offices in Bangladesh, one in Dhaka, Sylhet and Chittagong respectively. Our today's guest is Mr. Abul Hasnat. He is the regional manager of Navitas, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. Hello, Mr. Abul Hasnat. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much for inviting. Thank you for organizing such lovely events.
It's an honor to have you in our live show. So it would be great if you can introduce us, Navitas, especially the UK universities Navitas representing, so that students can get up-to-date information and make decisions about our upcoming September intake.
Definitely. So once again, good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, students. My name is Abul. I am working for Navitas. So what is Navitas? I get this question often. So I'm just going to clarify. We are pathway education provider. So Navitas is name of the group. And within this group, we own 10 different pathway colleges in UK. Now, of course, there's the next question comes up is why college? So I just want to elaborate a little bit more. We do have 10 pathway colleges, but those are actually not independent college. Those are pathway college. So let's say you are applying to study at you want to study at as an example, London Brunel University. Now, of course, London Brunel entry requirement, let's say as an example, is GPA 5, and you do have GPA 4.5. What would you do? That's where Navitas comes in place. You will study 1 year with Navitas, maybe in same first year, but 1 year with Navitas, and then you'll progress to the second year to the university. So that's how the pathway works. Now, if I tell you a little bit about Navitas Pathways, as it is one group, though we have 10 different universities, but when it comes to the functional, it comes to operational level, it works all in the same umbrella. So one of them, the key points and key objective we have is to ensure we provide better service to our students, ensure we maintain the academic standard. So what we do is we have smaller classroom size. So I always say, people always ask why I should study with Navitas. So one thing you need to understand is when you go abroad, you need a lot of support. So one of the support Navitas Pathway gives is the smaller classroom. So before I go to that route, I'm just going to quickly go through all our 10 world-class universities in UK. So you can see my screen. You will be able to see all the 10 names. And if you see on the map on the right-hand side, you can see we are spread it in England. Then we have in Scotland as well, in Wales as well. So let's say if you start from London, we do have London Brunel University. Then we have Hertfordshire, which is just 20 minutes away. And then eventually we have Northampton, which is 1 hour away. And like that, we have many other universities as well. And you can see the TEF status as well. So TEF is Teaching Excellence Framework. So we have few of our universities is in gold status and all other in silver. So you can see we are maintaining the high standard. So that's why our universities have gold or silver status. So those are our universities you have option. And starting with coming to the Navitas umbrella means you have 10 different options in your hand. So there's a wide range of courses. I normally don't talk about that we have these courses available because being honest, combining 10 together We have everything available. So whatever course you want to study, we should have the option for you. So now the next thing is why we should study in Navitas in UK. So as I was trying to say, number one, the student, when you go first time abroad, you need a lot of support. We know that. It's something like you're going abroad, you need your so sorry, I think it was disconnected. Back. So what I say is, when you go first time abroad, you need lots of support because it's transition period for a student to settle down in a new country, settle down with new environment, new culture, and then new academic standard as well, academic system as well. So what I always say is, when you go to UK, come to Navitas College. Our classroom size is maximum 20 students, and then we give you personalized support so that we care about our students. So what we do is we go to you, even if you're shy, even if you're afraid, scared to ask any question. That's normal, natural of South Asian students. But we would love to go to students, ask them what they need. That's number one. Number two, it's one single CAS. So let's say you start foundation with us, it's a 4 years CAS, 4 years visa. And then the work rate is also 20 hours as well, one single visa, one single CAS as well. So that is really plus point. The reason behind that is we do not want our student to, take hassle every year extending visa. That's that kind of hassle as well. Here, you don't have to. You can only focus on studies. The next thing is on campus. So where are these pathway colleges? Where are they? Each pathway college is inside the host university. So let's say London Brunel International College, that is inside the university. So a student studying at London Brunel International College does not need to feel that I am studying in a college or in a private college separately. Students get university experience. Students get all the facilities from university, so they can go to library, they can go to student services, everything. And then on the top, they will get the facilities of smaller classroom. They will get facilities of one-to-one session, separate workshop from our team. So those are the value-added services students gonna get. And that's why, let's say, university needs GPA 5 to start first year with them, and we need GPA 4 to start first year with them. The gap we can cover by giving extra support to students. So I hope you guys understand that.
Sorry to interrupt you. Is it possible to maximize your screen there for your presentation? Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is something really great, like being Navitas as an embedded college. So it is part of the university. It's just called college because it is providing the pathway courses for the university. So when you're getting together one CAS, there is no difference because university at the end of the day issuing the CAS. And also the added benefit you mentioned is something amazing because one-to-one more focus, one-to-one education, and also the smaller class size. Whereas when a student starts, the bachelor year one directly at the university, probably in a classroom, there would be about 50, 60 students. Whereas here, like 15 to 20 students in a classroom, you have more focus and you can develop more quickly. Especially students coming from Bangladesh, when you are facing different education system, in Bangladesh, it's more like, closed book exams. There isn't much research or, assignments, dissertation, this sort of things. So when you come to UK, it's a different education system, a different way of assessment. So understanding these straight away from the, year one is very tough. So in a way, it's very good to do a foundation year or even a couple of semester of it, so that the student get used to with the education system, the research skills, preparations they need in order to join the main course. So Navitas is one of the great opportunity for students in order to join on the main year one prior to that doing the foundation program.
Exactly right. And just to add to that as well, the next question I always get is, oh, that's fantastic. You guys give that much support to students. Definitely your tuition fees is much higher than university. Now, here is the good news. No, our tuition fees is either a little bit lower or similar to the university degree program. So that's why when students get our support, what we believe, look, that this student needs support at least first 1 year. So that's when they get our support first 1 year. And then from second year, when they progress to the next level, then it's much more easier for them to go to the next level as well. Right. So and also what we say is we believe international students sometimes need extra support, like international. Okay, I'm just waiting out. Bye. Sorry, it was disconnected. Are you back? Okay.
Okay.
So the next thing what we always say is the intakes as well. So we do have January intake, we do have May intake, we do have September intake as well. So it's very flexible for students to get into those desired courses as well. And then one other thing we always believe that our students, why this pathway? This pathway is to prepare the international students with the local culture, local circumstances. So a lot of times we know that let's say international student needs support with CV. Janulbhai, you might know, like CV created in Bangladesh. If I use same CV in UK, nobody even gonna look at my CV, right?
That's right.
So this is another thing, and it's not only Bangladesh; it's worldwide. Different cultures, different CV writing, but student doesn't know what's UK employer wants. So we do those sessions as well. We do workshop. We do workshop for English as well. So those all are free. That is the value-added services I'm talking about. So guys, this is overall Navitas. Now I will go to individual our university and colleges as well. But if you guys have any question, please feel free to put it on the question box as well.
Yeah, we have a question on. Okay, I think someone wants to know about Birmingham City University.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Now, a bad news and good news as well. So thank you very much. It's really nice. You want to know about our specific university. Now, unfortunately, the pathway college we have at Birmingham City, which we call Birmingham City University International College, BCUIC, we are not accepting Bangladeshi student over there yet. So I'm still working on it. We are going through few compliance check. Maybe maybe very soon we will accept, and then we will let Student Connect to inform you. So please keep in touch with Daniel Vai, with Student Connect team. They will be able to give you further information.
Yeah, I think it will be very soon that decision will be taken. I had a chat with Rob Carter, who is in charge of, I think, BCUIC. It was just a month ago. So he was asking me about recruiting from Bangladesh and also attending fairs or this sort of things as well. So I think they are considering to do from Bangladesh as well. So probably in a couple of months' time we will know.
Yeah, being honest, I have been working on this project for almost 3 months now. 3 months, sorry. So I've been working on this project. It is going to happen, but there are a few conditions which I'm working on for students, a few circumstances where we can accept, where we cannot.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, maybe for September intake, we will be able to accept, but I mean, I cannot give you guarantee.
That's
So
right.
I'm sorry, the student, you asked the question about Birmingham City. I'm sorry, I can't give you much information about our pathway college. However, I'm sure Janil Bhai or his team can give you further details about university and admission process, you can keep in touch with them. Okay.
However, if you want to go for direct entry, Mr. Habib Rahman Faisal, you can contact us, and also we can try, if we will check your qualifications to check whether you are qualified for direct entry as well, especially for masters in Birmingham City University. As long as you have 60% in your bachelor, you would be able to qualify for direct entry.
Definitely. So that's great news. So I'm just going to our acceptable one, where we accept Bangladeshi students. So number one, we have Hertfordshire. Now, the University of Hertfordshire International College, or we call it Hertfordshire International College, HIC. You guys know about Hertfordshire, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just gonna go through a quick glance as well. So if you see the TF status, once again, it's gold status, and then one of the stat I really love is 96% of graduates are either in work or in further studies within 6 months of completing the degree. So that is a really good stat. It's almost the rate of employment rate or student engagement rate, which is more than 96%. Now, if you talk about, let's say, now there are a few other ranking we can say. One of them is it's fourth. It's ranked fourth in UK for economics, and it's top 150 university under 50 years old. So you know the ranking. And other thing we always say, it's just 20 minutes away from London. So let's say if you need to communicate to London, it should not take more than 25 minutes, 25 minutes. So that is one of the good options as well. And then other thing is, its living cost is very affordable. It's cheaper than London. So you study in Hertfordshire, you live in Hertfordshire, you save some accommodation fees as well, study in a high rank university, but at the same time, if you need to go to London, it's just 25 minutes away. Right, and accommodation is guaranteed on the campus as well. Now let's come to the courses. In terms of courses, we have, as I said, we have varieties of courses. I'm just not gonna go through individual course, but few of them is, let's say, student wants to study aerospace engineering, student wants to study law, and then we have the business, computer science, other engineering program, architecture as well. We have this program as well. So if you
sorry to interrupt you, we have one student says, I want to go for undergraduate program. So yeah, Habib Rahman Faisal, if you want to let us know what subject you want to study, then we can suggest you as well what undergraduate course you can go for.
Definitely. And sorry, there's other thing I forgot to say. Viewers, I am from Bangladesh, so I can speak in Bangla as well. If any of you feel that, no, it's much more better if I speak in Bangla and you feel more close, attention, please let us know. Write on the comment. I can just, start speaking in Bangla as well. So yeah, so the question you have is, you want to study undergrad program, which is very great. Let us know your current academic background, and then let us know which course you want to do. And then if you have any choice of city, let's say I want to go to London, Hertfordshire, we can help you as well. Okay, now I want to quickly show you my few videos, because I've been talking a lot. I think you need to watch something. So let's watch a video of Hertfordshire. You will know a little bit about our I'm sorry, I think I didn't share it properly. Let me just share it again. Sorry for that.
No problem. So that student wants to study, he put further comments, computer science or software engineering.
Great. So I will after this video, I'll go back to it as well.
Thank you.
A small world in one place. I have a lot of friends from different countries, so it's very unique experience and it's very challenging as well.
My favorite place is LIC. You can tutorial with your classmates. You can come here anytime because it's open 24 hours. I live on campus and I love my room because I have own bathroom. Hatfield is a great location. It is only 20 minutes to the London. You can go to London to shopping with your friends.
The best thing about HIC is that they are very free with every student, new or old. They at your beck and call. They never say, I don't know. They always have the right thing to tell you. They keep you calm, even when you are having difficulties in studies. They even have special classes for people who are slow to keep them up to date.
I love the people because they're so friendly and all. But the university is great. In general, it's just great. The people in general, as in teachers, the students, because they're also welcoming. And because even if you're late, even if you miss a lecture, they'll push themselves to help you to excel to where they are right now. And it's all smiles, like you don't feel as an outsider or anything. You're just part of one big family, I guess.
They're so friendly, and I feel it like when I came first, and I feel that it's my place, and everyone was really friendly, and I feel okay, this is my second family. So yeah, that's a reason.
These people are always ready to help you, always open, and they like always ask you like, how do you feel? Are you satisfied with everything? And this is the best thing because you don't feel yourself that lonely, you know, because there is someone who's ready to help you. That's the best thing.
This is my HIC.
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 Это мой HIC.
So this is HIC. I think student might have picked up few keywords. What I have been saying is friendly, caring, and of course the extra support. So this is one other thing I've been saying for Navitas. You will hear this wording in other colleges videos as well. So I will just jump on the question. So Habib, you asked about, you said which university will be better for computer science, software engineering, and how much this will be. What about scholarship? I'm searching load tuition fees university. I have UKBIL 6. GPA. Okay, great. The one thing we missed is HSC. When did you completed HSC? But it's completely fine. Let us know so that we can evaluate or assess if there's any study gap there. However, so now computer science and software engineering. As I say to you, we do have different range of universities as well, and different universities are good in different prospects. So if you wanna be a little bit close to London and pay a little bit, affordable tuition fees, then I would say Hertfordshire would be good as well, as I just spoke. And we do have computer science program down there. Now the second thing is, if you are, I'm just gonna give you three options in three different categories. The second option is University of Northampton, which is 1 hour away from London. And that is also, that is very, very affordable. So the first year tuition fees will be around 11,900. That is your affordable, that would be really affordable. And if you want to do foundation, it will be 10,900. And then the other option you have is London Brunel. Now, London Brunel is, in terms of, if we talk about tuition fees, then it's, you might think it's a little bit higher, which is around £15,000 per year. However, there are a few good things about London Brunel. First of all, in terms of ranking, in different ranking formats, it is top 5 in London. So you could have a look at that as well. So ranking wise, yes, London Brunel is one of the top ranked universities. Now, number 2 for London Brunel is student wants to go to London, so it's actually in the London. You can study in London. You don't have any issues with that. Number three, the biggest plus point of London Brunel is we do have work placement option for computer science. So how it works, you're gonna study, instead of 3 years bachelor degree, your bachelor will be 4 years. So you're gonna do first year and second year with us. And in third year, you're gonna do 1 year work placement. And then in fourth year, you will come back and do the final year. So how this work placement works? From the second year, there will be a lot of employers coming to our campus. You will be giving, submitting your CV. You'll be giving interviews as well. And then a lot of times students get jobs straight away from our campus. It could be in UK. Some student wants international experience. They could, apply for international experience as well. But mostly it's on the British company. So, and that year you're not paying tuition fees. So that year you're just paying £1,000. So if you compare the tuition fees, if you add the tuition fees for 3 years plus 1 year work placement option, then it's definitely not really expensive studying at Hertfordshire, studying at London Brunel. It will come down around even 12,000, 12,500 if you calculate that way. And then you have option to work on that year, earn some money, and at the same time, when you complete the degree, you will not only have degree from a prestigious university in UK, but also you will have 1 year experience. So that's why you have 3 different options. I personally think you can, try to think about short down between Northampton and London Brunel, and then you can just decide which one would be much more better. And your HSC looks 2018, so we need to know what you have been doing since 2018 till now. If you can, satisfy us with those details, it's absolutely fine. September intake still open, so I would say speak to Student Connect, submit your documents to them. They will apply to us, and we can issue the offer letter. Once you have offer, you have more strength. So we do not have any application fees or any charges. So please feel free to submit your application and we can take it.
So Habib, if you want to submit application, you can just contact us in WhatsApp. You can, I understand that in lockdown you can't go outside and, scan documents. You can just take picture with your mobile phone and WhatsApp us, and our counselors would be able to prepare your applications. And also they would be able to guide you with your CV, personal statement. As Abul Bhai mentioned regarding CV, since 2018, what have you been doing? This is something very important if you want to study abroad, especially in UK, Canada, or any country. So what we say this is your full timeline, like since your 10th class until today, everything has to be recorded, like what have you been doing. If you have any gap, that does not represent that you are a genuine student. Because what Home Office or the visa officer would be looking at, or the university would be looking at, have you been productive? What have you been doing all these years? So if you've been, since 2018, if you've been working, or if you have been doing any extracurricular activities, you can show it. So a lot of time what happens, students sometimes take 1 year gap. So probably they, help out in family business or take a, internship or this sort of thing. So this is absolutely fine as long as it has been justified in your CV with correct information and with detailed information. Actually, what are the things you have done? Yeah. So
thank you, Bhai. So I will just jump on to our next one, and I'll go very quickly now.
Yeah.
So next one is obviously ICP, University of Portsmouth. That is really, I love the ICP and University of Portsmouth is because of the location. It's really close by the sea beach, and it's really nice location. I'll quickly show you a video, but before I go to that, I will go through the ranking. So it's CF Gold status once again, and it's top 10 affordable city for students in UK, and it's ranked 21st university in the UK, and also 21st university. Rank 20. It's 21st rank in UK for engineering as well. So the ranking was, it's really highly ranked university. And in terms of courses, once again, we have all the general courses, but in terms of a little bit exceptional courses which we have is M-Pharm. So if anybody is interested to study pharmacy, pharmacology, or dental nursing, architecture, business engineering, computer science, all these programs are available here. So you can just submit you can apply over here. What I'll do, I'll quickly show you videos because I believe students love more visual things. So let me show you videos where our student gonna talk, student gonna tell you, and we will show you the location as well.
My name is Abdulaziz Al Shaheen. I'm from Kuwait and I'm studying Law and International Relations and ICT. My favorite place in Portsmouth is definitely two places. One back there called the Spinnaker Tower. That huge tower, you just go up there, they have an awesome restaurant and you can watch the whole city. And my other place, I like to go a bit vintage right here. So there's a docks in the back where they have a whole arcade. The scenery there is amazing. There's a huge park to walk around in, to watch the beautiful ocean. So yeah, those are my favorite spots. So the question I get asked always, like, is Portsmouth safe? Is it really safe? I'll tell you something. It's definitely one of the safest cities here. I enjoy my time. I'm never worried when I leave the house. I'm never worried when I travel for like a weekend or a vacation away. So we have this cultural traditional thing called Duania, and it exists from whether you're from Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, wherever you're from, it exists. Now in Portsmouth, there's about, 10, 15 Duanias, which is more than enough. What I would recommend for all prospective students that want to study here is Portsmouth, it's where you want to be. You got the whole city being as your campus. When you apply to ICT, you get all the kind of support, all the kind of love they show you there. They're very friendly. They ask about you. They look after you. They have residential areas where you can live. They ask about your welfare, your well-being. If you're stressed out, you can always talk to them. They're really, really awesome here, and they're really nice. Plus, you have a lot of people that are like family, especially in ICP. So that's exactly where you want to be.
So, as I said, once again, you heard the same thing in this video as well. Friendly, ask about you, ask about welfare, taking care of students. So this is always, you will hear all these Navitas colleges. And why I always say this, these students are, they need support. That's what we always believe. And we believe in student service. We believe in providing high quality education. So if I go to the next, if I talk about a little bit about our next college, which is ICRGU, Robert Gordon University, which is in Aberdeen. Now it is one of the highly ranked universities in Scotland. So if any student wants to study near Scotland, this is your good option. It's TF Gold status, and also in terms of ranking, let's say for health professional, it's ranked 2 in UK for health professional as well. And in terms of best city, let's say it's ranked 55 for best city in the world for students. So there is a it's one of the high ranked university as well, and you have option to study there. We do have business courses, computer science, and few engineering program as well. And then we do have health sciences, nursing, and pharmacy as well. So you have various options. Now, once again, I'll go to quickly share and show a video of our ICRGU campus that will give you a little bit more better understanding.
So I chose ICRGU mostly because it was good to get a place where I know I'll definitely get like support.
Laying foundations for the course in RGU.
The support I got from the staff, I would say, was very, very good.
They help us with a lot of problems, and then ERPs, visa. It feels welcoming as an international student.
I see RGU is like a family to me. They help me a lot.
They helped me even in my personal needs and academic needs.
All the teachers were calm, they took their time explaining things, they're all wonderful.
ICRGU is somewhere in between college and RGU. It's quite nice because in a way we're learning the same things as the RGU, but we're in smaller groups. in that way we understand it better.
The facilities, lots and lots of facilities. We don't see these in Africa.
Yeah, we can get access to any labs at any time.
They have everything here, so I don't need to worry about a thing.
Being into like a really international mixed environment is actually really nice. So you get to know a lot of people from different countries, from different places around the world. It's very interesting.
The international students I had in ICIGU, we were friends till the end.
I made a lot of friends here, some that I think will be my lifelong friends.
ICIGU played a big role in me performing at the highest standards in my first year and also carrying on till the end. So RGU played a very, very big part in who I am today, and also giving me the opportunity to work in the place I love a lot.
It's really a friendly and comfortable environment, so nothing to be afraid of, really.
If you want to experience education at a very, very, very comfortable environment, this is it.
I would definitely recommend ICRG to anybody that wants to come.
You will gain a lot compared to anywhere else.
This is something amazing, quite variety of students, isn't it, from many different nationalities.
Definitely, Brian, definitely. And this is another thing, is best for students as well, that we mix with, we believe in diversity. So there are different nationality students are in the same class. So let's say a Bangladeshi student, now I'm studying with different nationalities, means I understand the culture, understand different culture, and that is very important for the life. Right? We don't know where I'm going to work. So let's say now I'm in Bangladesh. I look after Nepal as well, Bhutan as well. I frequently visit there. So I'm trying to learn their culture, trying to learn how they work. So that is international. So I used to know about UK, then obviously now Nepal, now Bhutan. So trying to understand different culture as well, and trying to understand more Bangladesh as well, how it works. So it is really important to study with in a diverse classroom rather than one single assignment. So you're absolutely correct, right? I think, should I just jump on the next one? Obviously,
I think if we can finish on the colleges, then we can again get back to some question answers, entry requirements. Yeah. So we first finish the intro on all colleges. Probably then we can go through each and every entry requirements as well. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What I'll do, by being honest, I think I will not go through all the colleges because of time. What I'll do is the next two is more famous for Bangladeshi students. So I'll talk about those two, and then we will go to the question answers. The next one is London Brunel. That is really, really famous for Bangladeshi students as well. And now, as I said in past, London Brunel, the ranking was, you could say it's top 5 in London in different disciplines. So let's say it's ranked 2 in London for design. It's ranked 3 in London for civil engineering. It's ranked 4 for best accommodation facilities in London. Ranked 2 in London for education as well. So you can see, that's what I was just saying. Like, if you see the different ranking disciplines, you can just say, yes, it's ranked 5 in London, top rank university. Now, other thing I want to mention about London Brunel is, all our undergrad program, we do have work placement option. So student will have work placement. Even the student doing law, we have professional work placement option. And this is really, really great point for students, because we understand after completing degree, everybody will go to employers to get a job. Now, one common question employer asks, how many years of experience do you have? That's it. Right. Now, my question is, if a fresh graduate doesn't get opportunity to work, how he will gain work experience? So that's when we came back with this work placement option. Here, student going to work 1 year in British company. So when student complete degree from, a graduate will have degree from Brunel, 1 year experience. So then it's much more easier to get a job. And then that year, obviously, student going to income some money as well, and they're paying only 1,000 as admin fees to us. So it's a great opportunity for students to earn, to gain experience. Right. I will quickly show a small video of London Brunel. It's just their campus and the London campus. To show you that, I think that will give you a little bit more understanding about London Brunel. Yeah, so that was London Brunel. You have seen that. Now, the next one is, I'll quickly talk about Northampton, which is once again one of the really popular one for Bangladeshi students. Now, there are a few reasons. Northampton is just about 1 hour away from London. So obviously, it's not really far. You just need to, even if you drive, it's 1 hour, even by train, it's 1 hour. And it's not very expensive as well. So a lot of people say, oh, it could be expensive. No, it's not expensive to go to London. And normally, if you get advance ticket, it could be even £5 for return ticket as well. Now, in terms of ranking, again, it's TF Gold status. Now, one other good thing about Northampton is Northampton just their university is on their new campus now, which was opened a couple of years ago. They spent almost £330 million to build this campus. So now you can imagine how the campus would be. It is one of the top campus, most modern campus in Europe. So you will have really, modern facilities and education services over there as well. Now, other thing is living cost. Being honest, its living cost is almost half. So let's say if you live in London, if you need £400 for your shared room, let's say single room, £400. In Northampton, you need only £200. So the living cost is half. And in terms of job as well, there are really good job opportunity. And we call it it's heart of England because it's center of England, Northampton. And also in Northampton, there are the town is very much you will have the experience of British culture as well. It's very much traditional. You will love it. So that's one other reason students love it. And other thing is it's very affordable. After saying all this, in terms of tuition fees, it's very much affordable. So if you want to study foundation, it's only 10,900. If you want to study first year, it's only 11,900 as well. And for pre-masters, it's 6,700. So it's very much affordable. And other thing we have in Northampton is, let's say, MBA with work placement, MSc. Let's say we have project management with work placement. We have tourism management with work placement. So there are a few postgraduate attractive programs with work placement. So how does this MBA with work placement works? You study 1 year MBA and another year, the next year, you work full time. So that's work placement works. It's like an internship, and mostly it's paid as well. And if you get a job through us, it's handsome amount of payment. So I will quickly share the video of Northampton. I will not play the full one. I'll play on the first bit so that you can understand. And then also, if you wanna see the full one, feel free to go to YouTube and search for unique video. You will know. But now I'm just gonna share at a glance.
Welcome to uni. Welcome to uni.
Hello, my name's
Adam Gregory, lecturer in science here at uni. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the teaching styles that we adopt here. Because we've got small classes, we tend to have a more one-to-one interaction with our students. We also use various different learning aids in the classroom, so we have practical sessions. We also have use of audio or visual interfaces, and we tend to focus quite a lot on group work and collaboration as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you here at the Unic. If you've got any questions, hit me up on Twitter and send me a message.
I'll jump to the Bangladeshi student.
This is Raja from Bangladesh. I would like to say Northampton is a beautiful town located in the middle of the England, and there are lots of places here in Northampton. For instance, like Sywell, Brixworth, even you can go to the Abington Park, and opposite to the uni, you can get the Racecourse Pavilion, which is very beautiful and have a fantastic view. So Northampton, the people here are very friendly, and our teachers, our lecturers, and even the staff here are very friendly. So I'd like to say, make your choice and come to you.
Goodbye, see you soon. Goodbye, see you soon.
So you may have seen there were two Bangladeshi students. One was from Dhaka and another one was from Sylhet. So you might have played the Sylhet student, and then at the end he said in Sylheti language like goodbye. So Unic is one of the really popular for Bangladeshi student. As I said, the reason is affordable tuition fees and living costs. Being honest, is really hard. I mean, I am good example. I moved to Northampton only because my home rent become half when I went there. So yeah, house rent was really one of the effective things.
Yeah, being international students, you have to budget out, like, how much is you're going to spend on your accommodation and everything. At the end of the day, your family is supporting you. And also, quite often we can see that the students from Bangladesh, they want to support themselves by working part-time. So you can support your living expenses, but in London, yes, it's quite expensive. It's really expensive even if you're sharing. So if you want to cut down on the cost, I would say, yep, outer London is one of the best options. Another thing you mentioned on the placement year, I mean, this is something really fascinating. In our alumni students, like a lot of students who have done placement year, I know them, most of the students are in very good positions. I know students now residing in Australia, residing in Dubai, in Bangladesh. So most of them, suppose they did 1 year this placement year, when they go and apply for the job, they have this extra advantage, extra edge, because they have the British, experience, British working in British farm. This experience is like irreplaceable. So this is something unique that the providers here, university pathway provider, as a Navitas partner with all universities as well, they are providing this, the 1 year internship opportunities, and also in some cases for masters, as you mentioned, for Northampton. So imagine if you're doing a master's and then working 1 year at a British organization, and then 1 year come back home, then you're bringing actually not only your qualification, also your practical experience you have learned in the British system, which you can implement in the workplace. So in today's, globalization, that's what the employers are looking for, diversity. That's the diversity you get in UK by, studying the multicultural hub, knowing different people. Today is the age of, international business. So wherever you're dealing, you have to deal with people internationally. So by studying in UK, you are actually, already cultured or how to deal with people from around the world. I just wanted to add this point.
Exactly, Bhai. I mean, just to elaborate there as well. So let's say I understand for business, everybody think, oh, that needs to be international. But if I study pharmacy, I do not need to be international. That's wrong as well.
Yeah.
The current world, even if you study pharmacy, even if you're a doctor, you need to go to conference. You need to see, You need to meet a lot of people from different culture. So let's say as an example, you meet someone from Saudi Arabia and it's a lady. So according to British culture, if I want to shake her hand, that's it, my deal is done. I'm not from there. So if I do not know the culture of the person in front of me, I won't be able to have a good business or good relation with them. So think, guys, doesn't matter you study business, you study science, you become a doctor, pharmacist, anything. It is very, very important to have the knowledge, to have understanding of the global prospect, to meet with different cultural people when you're studying, so that when you come to your work life, you do not need to face any challenges. So, and just to add, Janal Bhai, what we have seen, the student who are doing MBA plus work placement, during the work placement year, if they had a good result during MBA, and good command in English as well, a lot of them got job as trainee manager, trainee supervisor, and you can understand British company trainee manager how much their salary will be, right? So on average, I have seen students earn 24, 25, sometimes 26,000, and then few students that is part of study work placement. Now few students work in weekend as well. So I know few of them earn even 30K on that year, which is at the end of the day, they're paying less tuition fees. They're paying around like altogether 18,000, including pre-masters, but they're earning like 30,000. So degree earning work experience.
And also, on top of that, it's like icing on the cake, because the government introducing the post-study work visa for the 2 years duration. So if a student is doing after 1 year course MBA or an MSc program, 1 year placement year at a company, now imagine if that if he performs well, that company would keep him further, and he would be able to stay further 2 years, probably, work as a full-time. And also further, the new system coming in, the point-based system, we know that if you got a UK degree and then if you got a job offer, you meet the points to get those, point-based system migration as well. So UK degree, is something like opens door for you, not only in the UK, but also in around the world. Wherever you go, it is valued at top-class, world-class qualification.
Exactly. So this is one other point. And then if we think after PSW as well. So look, there are steps. I do MBA, then I completed the 1 year work placement. Then through the work placement, I shown that, yes, I'm good. I got post-study work permit. And in the post-study work permit, by then, I worked 3 years in that company. And obviously, this is enough time to show to the company that, no, I am a valuable person.
You become an asset for the company if you're working 3 years.
Yeah, and then that's how company will, find options. If there's any tier 2, if the new policies coming up, point based as well, company will find option to keep you. And what I always say, people think like, oh, there's no job in UK. Oh, it's fighting. International students are in trouble. I say straight away, no, there are enough jobs. International students are in a good place. As long as you studied from a good university, completed your degree, and then have a good result. So let's say you studied from university, you got third class, or even you got ordinary degree. Now you're saying, oh, there's no job. But first thing, you did not do well. That's why you're not getting a job. So I request all my students, please think about career. When you go to UK, do not think that, oh, you can work 20 hours, you can earn some money, but that is for limited time. When you have a good result, just 3 years would be trouble. After 3 years, your whole life, you'll have a good job. You can stand somewhere, with the proud saying, yes, I have completed. That's a prestigious thing. So don't miss out. If you study well, if you study from university, have a good result, trust me, the job is waiting for you. That's all I could say about UK.
I think it's all about how you engage. So while you're studying, at the university, you have to have communication with your teachers. You have to have communication with the employability section, at the university, where you can find course-related internships or jobs, which will help you towards your future career plan.
Exactly. And this is another point as well. If you're really, really connected with our team, don't forget there is a lot of our students work as teacher assistants as well, work in our admission team, work in our admission team as intern as well. So those always those are your option as well. If you are really showing commitment, you are engaged with teachers, definitely these are your options as well. There's one other thing, sorry, I'm just going to the different topic. I missed it, which I didn't talk about our entry requirements, the most important thing.
That's right.
So I'll tell you that. So entry requirement wise, we offer foundation, we offer first year, we offer pre-masters. Now, foundation, if you are O-level student, you need 5 O-level passes, and then if you have C in English grade, you do not need IELTS. So that's good point. And if you are HSC student, we normally ask 2 or 2.0 above in HSC, and your IELTS needs to be overall 5.5, no band less than 5.5. That's the IELTS requirement. Now, the first year requirement, that is much more, more flexible. So it's obviously university to university differs, but on average, I could say if you have HSC 3.5 to 4, you will be eligible for first year direct entry. But depending on which college, which university, it might differ. And for IELTS, you need overall 6, no band less than 5.5. And then next is pre-masters. You need to have a 4 years degree to study pre-masters with us. And IELTS, you need overall 6, no band less than 5.5. Now, one question I always get is, why do I need to study pre-masters? I don't want to study pre-masters. Right, Janal, right?
That's right.
Always get. I want to ask those students one question. The masters in UK is 1 year. Now, again, the same thing. I'm just going back to what I say. When you go first time to UK, you need time. At least 3 months. Minimum 3 months. But normally it's 6 months for you to settle down. What is it? Let's say you're living, where you're gonna stay, accommodation, food, culture. You need to find a job, all these things, right? To settle down to the country, you need around 6 months. Now, if a master's degree is 1 year, and it took almost 6 months for you to settle down, your study will not stop. It will continue. You will not be able to focus on that study because your concentration is on both sides. Your result might not be good, right? That is one thing you need to remember. Now, that's another thing is pre-masters is very, very much good as well. So in pre-masters, you're going to study 4 modules, and it's a 1 semester, so which means it's a 4-month program. Now, out of those 4 modules, 2 modules will be academic, and 2 modules will be more generic, where your English skill, your presentation skill, research skill will be developed. Now, think this way. A student who went for pre-masters, studied 4 months, already know about university, already know the lecturer, already know where are the facilities, right? And then he moved to masters. And a student from Bangladesh directly went to masters, who will have better opportunity to do better in the final exam. Obviously, the one who came through pre-masters. The reason is the student already settled down. All his problem is solved. He settled down. He knows everything. Now he's going to go. So why I say this, once again, the students who are doing masters, remember, after masters, your only target is getting a job. The bachelor student, they can go for masters, right? They don't go for job directly, but master student, it's a job. So if you do not have good result, if you do not have, a good academic score in MBA or in masters, you might not get a good job. So that's when the pre-masters is very much important. And I always say, spending 4 months, spending a little bit, not spending, let's say, investing a little bit more in your studies will give you a high return if you do pre-masters. But if you go directly, I know from Bangladesh, you're thinking, oh no, I know everything, I can do it. But with the reality, you will feel like, no, I should have done a little bit pre-masters course. So that's when pre-masters comes in.
So pre-masters is more a preparatory course for the master's program. Exactly. So here, the modules you're going to study, there will be some English modules and the fundamental modules, some of them, giving you brief idea about what you're going to study in the master's. So it gives you basically a snapshot and prepares you mentally and also, in terms of ability as well, academically as well. So this is something prepares you. So we call it a bridging course. And also, if you do not qualify for a direct entry as well, you take pre-masters as well. So pre-masters, you can go for either 1 semester, 2 semester, depends on your academic qualification you have in your bachelor degree. So if you just going for 1 semester pre-masters, I would recommend to all the students, even if you qualify for direct entry, go for at least 1 semester pre-masters. This way, as Abul Bhai said, you will be familiarizing yourself with the UK education system, qualifications, preparations, and everything, which will give you the advantage, that leading edge towards your masters, where you can do better results. If I can come back to the entry requirement, did you mention for undergrad, year 1 entry is 3.4?
3.5 to GPA 4.
3.5 to GPA 4, depends on the university.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also you mentioned even for foundation, student has to have 5.5 each and every band. I understand because you are issuing a joint course, and this is an UKVI policy, but do you do pre-sectional English in that case if a student has UKVI IELTS?
We do, but not in every places. So let's say in London, Brunel or ICP, Portsmouth, we offer English, but that should not be more than 6 weeks. So what we offer is, if anybody has 0.5 band missing, so let's say we need 5.5, student has 5, then we can accept, but we cannot accept any 4 students.
So in this pandemic situation, I understand that the student cannot go and take IELTS. What are the alternative English language testing system are you accepting?
Thank you very much for raising really one of the vital points. So at this stage, we have Duolingo test, Duolingo that student can do. And the next test we do accept is TOEFL home edition. So student can do that at home as well. And then other one is IELTS indicator as well. And then we are also working on few internal exams, but that we cannot announce yet. What I would say, we are working on all these things. Duolingo is there, IELTS indicator is there, but it depending university to university as well. So if student has any question, let's say I want to study at Northampton, I would say, please speak to Student Connect, send your documents, they can give you full option, they can talk to us and we can say, yes, these are the English options you have. But yeah, at this stage, these are options, but it differs university to university.
Yeah, Duolingo and IELTS indicator, these are great platform, to complete your online English test. And it is great that universities are supporting students, accepting, these alternative options. So while you're staying home, this is one of the best opportunities for you to conduct these exams. And if you need any help in terms of preparations or guidance, please feel free to contact our local offices. Our local offices provides IELTS training program as well. So we Student Connect, we not only prepare you for the university studying in the UK, how also what we do, we look at your English ability, and we provide sometimes even free classes in order to improve your English level as well. So what we do, we put forward a holistic approach. Like when you come to us, we assess you, what are the lackings you have, and we try to work on those lackings as well. So in terms of English language, if you need any preparations, materials, our team is more than happy to provide you all those things. I'll share our contact details in the screen. Please feel free to contact us. And also our admission team, everyone is working virtually from home until situation gets better. But we are hoping situation will be better probably in a month or two. So we understand that governments are tirelessly working towards coming out from social distancing slowly from the lockdown, maintaining the social distance still though. And in UK as well, they are even planning to open up schools. You know, there are measures going on to come out from the lockdown. And we are hoping that September intake will be on time, everything will be going. If you can give us a bit of Navitas insight, what they're thinking about September intakes, what are the predictions in this pandemic? This is the biggest question of all students. Like, you know, is it really going to happen, or how is going to be, you know?
Exactly. Thank you very much, Bhai. You are absolutely correct. We all are going through a tough situation. Before I talk further, one thing I can request, please stick in there. Don't lose your hope. I know a lot of students thinking what's going to happen, how we're going to do. Don't lose your hope. Everything will be normal very soon. But at this stage, we are not stepping back. So if you are interested, please submit your application. We're still accepting application, processing it, issuing offer letter. So you don't need to worry that, oh, during this situation, maybe universities are not working, which is not true. Now, let's come to the point what we are doing. Let's say we were supposed to have May intake, where due to this travel restriction, our students could not travel. So most of our students started online. Now, this online doesn't mean it's online studies. We call it virtual studies, where students get all the facilities they should get on the campus, but here is virtual. So as I said, small classroom, workshop, student advisor, welfare, everything is virtually available. So that's what we created for our students. And I'm really glad to inform you that a lot of our students are enjoying it. Even especially Bangladeshi students, they are saying yes, they are enjoying, they loved it. So this is one option we gave to our students so that they don't have any study gap. They do not, they do not need to suffer due to this pandemic situation. Now, the next intake, September, of course, we are ready to welcome all our students in the campus. We are preparing for that. But at the same time, we are also prepared to deliver online if the travel restriction does not lift. So we are ready for both. But again, I want to say the online we're going to provide, it's not actually online. We call it virtual studies. And our students get all the support and benefits they would get in the campus. So we created it on campus. One of the special feature I love to share is we have a platform where all the students will be there doing chat with each other, putting blogs with each other. So then they are connected. Interactive learning gonna happen. And then we have another one where lecturer and students will be there. Now there's another one which is more interesting. Student can do live exercise together. So let's say I'm at home, quarantine, I'm not bored because I have my friends everywhere. So yeah, these are the things we did for now. But for September, we are ready to welcome our students. At this stage, we are waiting to see how it goes, and then yeah, we can have a look.
Thank you very much for the update. So as you have said, most of all the universities really looking forward to welcome students for September intake. And some of the universities actually, in fact, delaying the intake to take it to October. Do you have any plans similar something like this in any of the university? I know Hertfordshire is doing October intake instead of September. Is it International College following the same thing?
Yes, so we will follow a lot of things in similar way. And another thing, just to inform you that in general, our intake is actually 3rd and 4th week of September. So we are almost, normally we're starting at the end. Now we need to just push a little bit, 1 or 2 weeks, and we are ready to do that.
Fantastic, great. We are coming towards the end of our sessions. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to put it forward. And also, you can contact me. I'm based in our London office. Here is my email address and WhatsApp number. If you have any specific questions that you could not ask here, you can always call me or send me a quick text. I'll always get back to you. And also, you can contact our Bangladesh offices. As I have mentioned earlier, in order to apply, you don't need to go out and scan documents. You can just take picture with your phone and send it through. You don't need to worry about sending personal statement CV straight away. We understand that in this situation it's very hard to prepare everything, especially academic reference letter, or you don't have a, say, transcript. We can try to get you conditional offer letter done. Once you can go out, then collect these documents, then you can get unconditional later on. The best thing would be prepare yourself having the offer letters ready, so when the situation is right, you can apply straight away. So if you want to add anything else, would be great. As a concluding mark, we are coming towards the end of our show.
Definitely. I can see one question we had is about scholarship. So of course I haven't touched base to that.
Yes.
We do have varieties of scholarship based on our different colleges and universities. If you go to our individual college website, you will see that. But at this stage, I can verbally say we do have £3,000 student bursary at Swansea University as well, the College Swansea. And then we are also working on other scholarship for September intake. We will let you know. So what I can say in my closing speech is, thank you very much for listening to us, and I hope we have not bored you. We try to make it interesting. But what I would suggest is, you might be, sometimes students are shy and scared, did not ask any question. Please feel free to go to Student Connect. They are one of our authorized representative in Bangladesh and in UK as well. And they got a just experienced staff. They can help you as well. So if you are determined that yes, you want to study abroad, and that is UK, or that is you are determined, I would say let's not wait. Submit your application, get your offer letter, start processing, because this is pandemic time. Now here you need to start even earlier than you would do in normal time. So please don't wait. I know it is coming up next week, so advance Eid Mubarak. But after it, please just start submitting all the applications, all the documents to Student Connect, and they can process to us. We're very swift. We issue offer letter in 3 working days, and then we do not have any application fees as well. So once again, if you need anything, contact to them. They will contact to us. Thank you very much for listening, and advance Eid Mubarak. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, everyone, for being with us almost for over an hour. So thank you for your patience, and hopefully we'll see you soon again with another partner universities. We are doing continuous live streaming with all our partner universities. And you stay home, stay well, stay safe, and also advance Eid Mubarak, everyone. Thank you very much again. Take care. Bye-bye.